It's chewing on it.
Everything is a toy to you guys, huh?
That is not a toy. Neither are my shoelaces, George. Come on. George missing my shoelaces and Doc's trying to rip my phone out of my hand. Oh, it's Lorraine drinking water, I guess. Hey, George. Can I distract you with that instead?
What are you doing there? Oh, what are you doing to me?
Well, who's behind me? Please don't scale my back. Hello, Lorraine.
Ah, bud. Ow, don't bite me.
Lorraine's not going to be deterred from the shoelaces. I was able to distract George, but not so much luck with Lorraine. There. Want this? George keeps stealing them from her. The foam balls. Every time I throw one over there, Claire tears off after it, but George gets to it first.
What? Why are you so obsessed with my water bottle? Can't drink it when it's there either.
What are you trying to get to, Lorraine?
Butt wiggling. I just see butt wiggle.
He's trying to get Lorraine. And fighting under my leg.
Okay, sure, I was doing that.
Maggie, you want to come over here? Party seems to be over here. What? So this probably won't be a very long stream tonight. Definitely not a marathon anyway. And my shoe is untied again for like the third time since I've been here. But that's alright, I'm just gonna let him have at it tonight. No, Connie, I don't think they've, at least not to me, they don't seem to act any different since he left. Doc still chews on pants and scales backs, and these three still attack shoelaces. No different. The only difference I have noticed, and I don't think it's relevant to Marty, was Claire wanted to go out in the main room when we got here. Maybe she's looking for him, I don't know. She walked around out there for a little while and was ready to come back in here. Little does she know she's going to be out there quite a bit more pretty soon. What are you trying to do, George? I'm going to call the vet tomorrow. When I went Thursday for everybody to get their shots, he was supposed to call down there that day. I'm just got to call tomorrow morning to make sure everything's set up, and I'll either do it on my lunch break tomorrow or try to leave work a little bit early and get down there before they close, but I'm hoping I can do it before late in the afternoon so they can get acclimated and there'll be people around and all that, so we're just not leaving them in a strange place in a condo with nobody around. But, you know, short answer is hopefully by lunchtime tomorrow they'll go down there and I can bring the others back up here. But I don't know if that's going to be possible or not. I just got to wait and see what they say in the morning. And I've got to take Clara in. When she got fixed, she had a little scabby spot on her neck. And I asked them to look at it, and I know they wrote it down for them to check. But I forgot to ask. I had so much other stuff on my mind, I forgot to ask what they thought it was when I picked her up. Hello, Maggie. And it seems to have, it's not as scabby anymore, but the swollen spot seems to be bigger, so I'm going to try to get her in tomorrow, see if they can figure out what that is. And hopefully do all that at the same time, which means I'm probably going to have 2 carriers.
I can bring the small carrier.
Or 3.
You need 3.
Because I'm going to have 5 kittens and 2 adult cats. I don't know if they're all going to fit in.
We're gonna have 2 adult cats.
If she's got to go.
Don't forget to ask if they can have their boosters before you take them too.
Yeah. And it may be that gray carrier is a bigger one. Stella and all the kittens may fit in that one.
I think it was pretty full with just these kittens. And the other kittens are about the same size. You can carry the other small one.
Well, I'm going to have to come get your car then, because I don't think I want to have 3 cat carriers in my truck.
Why? Your truck is bigger than my car.
It doesn't cool off in my truck as much. I'm going to have to put some in the back seat. Yeah, Marty went to his forever home this morning. Super nice folks, and Marty's going to be just fine. I'll just hope that the same type of folks will come and get these other ones.
And the rest of them. 1 down, 9 kittens to go.
Yep.
Spilled water on my sock.
Well, in the rain. I asked them if I could, if it would be intrusive for me to send an email from time to time to get a picture of him and all that, and they said no. It would be fine. I think they understand we're attached to him after 10 weeks of seeing him every day.
Well, you see them every day.
You've seen him all but 2 days.
I missed 1 or 2 days spread out. And the other time too. Just because it didn't work with our schedules. So like 4 days.
Yeah, that's where I asked where they had seen Marty, and she said she saw him on Pet Finder, and then she saw the flyer on Facebook and put 2 and 2 together. And they had been watching all the streams and knew all about him. So we did get some local reach, despite thinking that we weren't able to find anybody locally that had seen it.
I think that was from Pet Finder though, right?
Yeah. Well, Pet Finder led her to the flyer, and then they found the stream, so.
But you can't just post your own personal pets on Pet Finder. It has to go through a rescue or a shelter or a vet's office or whatever. So that's why we hadn't put them up on our own until we started working with Paws.
But I've got to get in touch with the lady at the rescue tomorrow and try to situate. They've still got one more booster to go, and the adoption fee was supposed to cover all their shots and spay and neuter, so I've got to try to coordinate that for them.
There, you're being rough.
I'm not even going to tie my shoe again until we're done with this. Why are you trying to get my phone to ring?
Clean. Guess who? Usual suspect.
Doc's favorite thing in the world to do. I don't think he does it to be mean. He's just playing, but... Yeah, Claire's small. Her mom is kind of small too, but not as small as she is.
Oh, no, Lorraine.
You just want my phone, don't you? Hey, George. Come on. No, back to the shoelaces. No, he's not mean. He's just... he doesn't know his own strength. He's bigger than he thinks he is.
What are you doing? You guys. I won't leave my phone alone. I won't leave my water bottle alone.
I have seen him be mean to the other kittens, though, when he eats the dry food and one of the other ones comes up beside him. He's like, no, this is mine. Marty was the biggest. That's right, Marty was the biggest, right?
He was just over 3 pounds.
Yeah, and Doc he ranks second, but I guess now that Marty's not here, Doc is number 1. Followed by George, I think, and then Lorraine, and then Maggie.
Lagging way behind.
Yeah, Maggie's just going to be a smaller cat, by all indications. Yeah, he's got little pig nose freckles. Are they both in there? Oh, there goes Doc.
What are we going to do when there's nothing of cats running around constantly?
I don't know. We're not there yet.
A few more weeks.
Yeah, Doc does have a cool personality. He's gotten to where he purrs just about all the time now.
Which is also what Tabby does at home.
What, Lorraine? Why do you keep doing that? Yeah, it is.
It is what?
At my office. They'll be at the vet's office tomorrow. Starting tomorrow. And we'll be here. They'll be there Monday through Friday and then here on the weekends, assuming they're not adopted sometime during the week. And I'm sure if anybody wants to adopt them, I'll probably bring them back here first. And let whoever wants to adopt them get introduced to them here. Lorraine the lap cat. We're in Montgomery, Alabama. mess around without putting my, no. Let's see, can I keep my fingers out of the lens, but no, I couldn't. Yeah, I don't regret doing it, but we've reached the most difficult part of it.
They're our babies, but we always knew they were only temporarily our babies.
You trying to get out, Lorraine? Is there something that interests you now?
What have you guys done?
Somebody has dragged the bed into the tunnel, or partially into the tunnel. I don't know how they did that, but.
You guys.
But I have a strong suspicion Doc is somehow involved with that. What do you know?
Why are you trying to tear it up, bud?
Yeah, I hope so.
Don't call me. Don't do it, Clara. No, that's mean. Oh.
I don't know how bad it is here, but I know I've seen the shelters advertising lots of kittens this year, more than I remember seeing before. And I know that I circulated a ton of flyers to just about every vet's office in town, plus the live stream, plus the Facebook and the Instagram and all that. And Marty is the first and only one to get any serious interest.
I did it again.
Why do you guys keep doing that?
I missed how they did it. I guess he grabbed it with his teeth and tried to drag it into the tunnel, but I don't know. To watch. Oh.
Marty is doing his best to get the bed, or Doc. We got Marty on the brain. He's doing his best to drag the bed into the tunnel with him. Yvonne and Connie, I think you both need a cat. A kitten, I mean. It's starting to get dark outside, so my lighting is gradually getting worse and worse. Maggie. Now I have 2 lab cats.
Took me way longer than it should have to figure out how to make these flick really well.
What are you chewing on? Oh, that's my shoelace again.
Ladybug. This one's your favorite until you guys destroy it. Like you have several of the other ones.
I don't know how far away of a drive Bradenton is from Montgomery. I know I've heard of Bradenton, but I'm terrible at geography.
Hey, hey, hey. I don't leave your shoelaces alone.
No, they never do. I'm just kind of letting them do what they want to do right now.
It's your bouncy ball.
Oh. It's too dark to really.
I definitely like all three of these tunnels that we got from our wish list. Can't remember exactly who gave what now, but
Oh, why are we blurry? Nobody will be still long enough for me to get a focus again. Alright, I think it's focused now, maybe.
it's too dark.
George is as close to Marty's twin as there is. He doesn't have quite the same stripes that Marty did.
He's a little bit lighter and his stripes are kind of thinner and fainter. And then the other litter is all gray tabbies. 2 with boots, 1 that's a classic tabby rather than the mackerel like this. So rather than being the speckledy stripes, it's like the swirly stripes. And then 1 that's a lighter gray. Nobody has names yet, and we don't know anyone's personalities since they've been at the vet the whole time, so I'll have to get to know all of them once I end up here. So obviously there was a tabby cat getting around.
I think we've seen him.
We've seen 2, right? 1 that's just a regular tabby and 1 that's a boot tabby.
Well, one that looks just like Doc is the one I'm talking about. Doc and Tabby.
Yeah. He's probably the dad of at least a few of them.
Hey.
Which one's your favorite?
Yeah, I'm excited to see Stella too. I took care of Stella for a long time outside before I finally caught her.
Are you comfortable?
She hasn't moved in a while. Yeah, we have a cat that's... Stop, Lorraine, don't grab that. We have an orange tabby that's 8 years old now. 2009 when we got him.
Yeah.
But yeah, our orange tabby is
Fat.
he's fat and still
Not super fat. I mean, not like a for real, like obese cat. He's heavy and he's big, but he's not like round in the gut.
but he still likes to curl up next to me in the bed. He doesn't get to do it every night, but some nights. And Stella is at least 3 years old now. I think I first started feeding Stella in 2014. And yeah, we're planning on putting all of them in this room, so you'll still be able to see everything going on.
Just new cats. New residents.
Claire will be out in the main room. I don't know, I'll kind of play it by ear as to how she gets along with the other 2 resident cats here, but
Move the nest cam out there again too.
you know, she may get to stay out in the main room all the time and not be shut up. I think they would be fine. Nobody's been super aggressive towards one another. They just get kind of irritated when they get too close, but I haven't seen anybody get attacked. They are 6 weeks. Stella's kittens. Yeah, 6 weeks old. They were born around around Memorial Day. They'll be here, but probably in the same room where Claire was staying before. And like I said, we've got another one of the cameras like we've got set up in here now that I've got to program and get ready to go in there. So we'll have 2 streams. We haven't figured out all the logistics of that, if we have to create an alternate channel, or if we have to do the scheduled stream, or if there's a way to do 2 simultaneous without doing the scheduled stream. I don't know. We've got some homework to do on that. But we'll get it all figured out by the weekend, assuming it's necessary. Clara is due for one more FV. I never remember all the letters. FVCRP vaccination. And we had discussed taking her, well, going through the rescue, letting her go to PetSmart so people can see her there and see if we could get her adopted. I'm not advocating one way or the other, because I don't know how my coworkers and boss feel about having another cat up here, but I wouldn't mind keeping her around. I just don't know if that's feasible. It wouldn't hurt my feelings if she just lived here. But the same would apply to Stella. Like I said, I took care of her for 3 years. I haven't seen her as much lately, of course. I mean, I would go up about once a week and visit. I agree. Well, I said I wasn't going to do marathon, and we're at like 27.5 minutes, but starting to lose our daylight, and that makes the lighting terrible in here, so I guess we'll go ahead and end this. I'm guessing this will be the last close-up stream we do, until the weekend, assuming they're not adopted by then, but maybe one more, depending on when I have to take them down there tomorrow, or if I take them down there tomorrow. If they're still here tomorrow afternoon, sure, we'll do another one, but as of last Thursday, the plan was to take him down there tomorrow. But there's 2 separate vet offices, and he's at one, and we're taking him to the other, so I don't know if all that communication happened after I left or what the deal is, but we'll find out tomorrow. So hopefully it's not the last you see of these guys, but if they go to a good home, I hope it is.
I'll eat the garbage. What's that?
And thank y'all. And the other stream will be up.
As long as it doesn't.
Fingers crossed all night. I took a nap this afternoon, and I don't know how long it was down before I caught it, but I try to keep an eye on it periodically to make sure it stays up. Oh, you're getting really close up.
No, I'm not sure.
But thank you guys, and we will talk again very soon. And one way or the other, we'll probably do a close-up tomorrow, whether it's these guys or the new ones. But we will see you then, and thank everybody for watching.